G'day guys, Ethan here from Caravan HQ. I've just run into Daz, one of our fantastic previous customers. He's away on a trip with his brand new van cruiser diesel HTO. Daz, tell us about your van, mate. What do you love about it?
I think, Ethan, the best part about the van that really appeals to me is the off-road ability and the strength of the van. When we were looking around before we actually bought this van, we looked at pretty much every brand on the market, and I was looking for something that was really strong, was going to be able to go off-road, something that was self-sufficient, so it was really off-grid, total off-grid, and was comfortable.
So mate, with that then, there's a few brands out there that tick that. Why'd you buy off Caravan HQ?
Yeah, good question. Actually, when we were at the Brisbane show, we actually went and visited just about all the brands that were there, and we saw a Caravan HQ stand, which we didn't know Caravan HQ at the time, and we thought we'd go and have a look. And as we were going through the stand, one of their sales people come up and introduced himself to us, and friendly, wanted to listen to what we were having to say, wanted to understand what our shopping list was when we were going to buy the van. And from there he proceeded to really address all of our questions and queries. One of the biggest problems I found was that because I'm 2 meters tall, I needed a van that was oversized inside so that I could walk inside and wouldn't hit my head. And when they made this van, they actually made it 90 mils taller. And also the bed, the salesman talked us into turning the bed around, so it means our bed is 7'1".
So mate, touching on that wish list, what are the things that were the must-haves and what did you put in the van?
First thing we wanted was an Australian-made van. I thought that was pretty important. And when we actually purchased the van was just before COVID. And I was able to watch how other companies and other products were being held up because of overseas supply, or the vans were made overseas or whatever. And I felt a little bit more comfortable knowing that it was made in Australia, and I could pick up the phone, call my contact at HQ. They'd actually phone the actual manufacturer itself and give us a really genuine update, a logical update. Now, along the way, the Caravan people came back to HQ and said, hey, we can't get this product or this size or that size because of the COVID, but they gave me options that I could change to. So some of the options I changed to was a different type of compressor fridge, so it doesn't breathe outwards. I've got an additional fridge as you walk in the door. I think I've changed some of the interior products, the kitchen things I changed to actually suit what was available at the time. Ethan, you'll see we've got the larger fridge, nice. freezer at the top. Which means we can go away for extended periods of time off-grid, and not have to keep coming back and filling up the fridge or having a fridge inside the car. The second part that I really like is the pull-out fridge, which is just in the bottom here, so I can actually be cooking there and I can open the fridge and get whatever I need out of the fridge.
That's fantastic.
You can convert that from a fridge to a freezer.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so bait drawer if you really need it to.
Bait drawer, yeah, spot on. Yeah.
So with that in mind, you're obviously going to have an outdoor kitchen as well?
That's right.
Yeah, can you give me a look at that one?
One of the things that was on the checklist was to have an inside kitchen and an outside kitchen, because sometimes you get by the sea and it's a little bit windy or even raining and the wind's blowing strong, you can actually go inside and cook inside. But in this particular model we bought, we actually specified the outside kitchen, and the kitchen comes with a really nice extra bit of work surface there, and inside is a cutlery tray and all that sort of business. And it just really makes it easy. And then in conjunction with this is a table.
Fantastic.
So I can actually cook here and food prep there. One thing that I really like about this Caravan is the chassis and just how strong it is. It's made from a real high tensile type of steel, and the one I chose is hot dip galvanized, which means that all of the welds are done and then the chassis dipped, so it's always rust proofed. Plus it's got all these cross gussets all the way through, and it really is made for off-road. So I've got 100% confidence in the chassis on this van.
So mate, you've got a full custom built van, all the extras in it. Where are you going to take it? What are you planning?
Well, right now we're away enjoying this beautiful nature, but our plan is ultimately to do the big lap like everyone does. And we want something that we know will not hold us up, not break down, potentially won't get flat tyres, won't bend chassis, all the usual things you see when people go off-road. So we're looking forward to that trip, and I believe we've got the product that will do it. It's totally self-sufficient with all the water tanks, the solar panels, the outside kitchen, inside shower, outside shower, all the usual things that you want. This has got everything, and I'm pretty comfortable with that.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, mate. All the best, hey?
Thanks, Ethan.